So guys, I will be doing my sister's recipe for Belizean Rum Popo. Um, but yes, so go to her YouTube channel and watch it there, and I'm going to be copying her recipe. I'm just doing one evap, one condense, just to try it out. My husband loves the eggnog, but I didn't want to do the boiling method, which keep the eggs safe. I will do the alcohol, which we don't drink alcohol, but I'm only going to put a 4 ounce of the rum in there. So I'm just scraping out everything and combining it and trying to follow her recipe to the best of my ability. A lot of the recipe that I get from my mom, my aunt, and from my sister. And since my mom passed, I go to her book to remember a lot of stuff. My mom left me I have a book that my mom gave me a lot of her written recipe as well, but I'm not really like a cook. Like I cook to eat and so forth, but I don't have to say, cook to make a video. But with this Belize Rum Popo, my husband and my son, my youngest son loves eggnog, and they get it every year. So my husband have to get the non-alcoholic eggnog, and so this one is called Rum Popo because it will have rum in there, and I'll be using the 3 egg, and just I like to crack my egg separate before I combine it to anything because I always have to get shell in there. So before it goes missing, I will just crack it separate. So I'll be doing this mixture for 15 minutes. She said do this exactly for 15 minutes, which I'll be doing here, but I won't be doing exactly for 15 minutes on the video. I'm showing you now. I started at 5:05, and at that point to show you the consistency was 5:13. So I'll just be doing that and on and off and showing you what the consistency is at the different time, and I'm finished right there. So I have like this little trick to run it the mixer right there. I like to run it a little bit to take off the excess so I don't waste anything, and then I'll be scraping that into the milk portion, which is the evap and condense. Now the American version that I see, they do like regular milk, whipping cream, different things like that. I didn't have any of those at the time. I did have milk, but I didn't want to do the boiling effect. And we already have a container, store-bought container that's non-alcoholic that my little one can drink. But before I put the rum in there, I had him taste it, and he said it was, he liked it and everything. So, but I didn't make a lot. The little mason jar that I'll put everything in is almost gone, and so I'm just going to be adding the rum. I'm not showing you the name of the rum just so I don't get demonetized from YouTube for any reason. I hope this right here don't get me demonetized. But anyways, I'll be adding the 4 ounce. Hey guys, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And thank you when you do. So anyways, I'm adding a little bit of the nutmeg. And I just add that to taste because, a lot of people like, they like kind of overdo nutmeg, and that's all you taste is nutmeg and my Belizean cinnamon, and just add that to taste. So my condensed milk wasn't completely a full one, so I ended up at the end adding a little bit of sugar because I didn't want to open a new container just to make the rum popo and then I lose my milk because it's not something that we use. I just keep it here in case I make bread pudding. Now putting in the rum in the mixture, and I'll just be stirring that together, and you could see the cinnamon and the nutmeg, but you really don't really taste it as much as you see it. And so I'm just trying to make sure I save every piece as possible, and I'm adding it to my mason jar. There's a little bit that couldn't fit, but I ended up putting that in a little cup for tasting wise, and took it to my husband to see if he wanted me to add anything else to it. And so see, that's a little bit that couldn't fit anyways, and I put the rest in a mason jar. Wipe it up. Guys, make sure when you get anything from the can, always clean the can as much as possible. These things sit on the shelves in a storage room, on a store shelf, and they're, whether you like it or not, there's mice in these stores. So make sure that you wipe it off. So this is what it looks like, and it really tastes good. So this is again from my sister right here, the Bare Pantry Show, the Belizean Rum Popo, and it's very easy and simple to do. So I think she's putting up one too, that if you don't want to put alcohol in it, so go out and check hers.